Something I want to say, based on your presentation as well, is you're probably right, and I think it's a key message what you gave. But in the meantime, you have a gap. If you go in certain African country, like the Mali, like the Niger, where to address, there is not even a distribution network in remote village. And that's the problem we need to address today. So distribution is key. That's very important. We can do something about distribution as a telecom operator, and we can jointly work together with other companies to help and set up a distribution network that are not this traditional industrial distribution network, but more small distribution networks that will go to real people that need the most the basic things. Just a few words about Orange. We are present in 220 countries. It's more than the UN. We are operating in, yes, indeed, we are operating in 36 countries, and among them 18 countries are based in Africa. We are serving 220 million customers and 60 million in Africa, and we are expecting to reach by 2015 300 million customers. So we are a BOP operator as well in all these countries because we have penetration rate between 35 to 60%, I would say. We have a strong CSR department. It exists. To respond to someone this morning who said, I was suspicious about CSR, and then I agree with him. CSR is not here to run or hold project, but he's here to really think about innovation and then infect the core business to make sure that eventually we work on demonstrators, but then we need the core business to handle the innovation and to bring this innovation to the market. It's not us that has to do that. So we have a strong CSR policy, and among this policy, one of the objectives is to help the development of the country where we are operating. And we are mostly thinking about these 18 African countries. Why this? What is our motivation? Our motivation is quite simple and is very business driven. First, we need to improve to our social license to operate. Okay, when you weight 10 to 15% of the country GDP, you have a certain responsibility, and you are expected to do things for the country and for the development. So you have to do things. Then the competition in this country for telecommunication is very hard. So you have to fight it, and then we have to expand our traditional boundaries and push our activity away this much further than these traditional boundaries. And how we do that? We have few principles. I will go very quickly because time is running. Inclusivity, very important. And I didn't hear much people talking about inclusivity this morning. Inclusivity is really be connected with the field, with the people. Co-innovate, co-create, run stakeholder dialogues, give the mic to people, and try to understand what are the needs, but what are the demands. That's very important. The second point is allow yourself the possibility to test and to experiment. Use this experimentation to test new business model. That's very important. And the third point will be sustainability. Sustainability and scalability. If you do something just in one village, it's pointless. The impact is zero. Think about national, international deployment and think in a sustainable way. Probably you will not have the key for sustainability at the beginning of the project, but use the experimentation to find the key of sustainability, tweak your business model, tweak your distribution model, tweak everything in order to find a sustainable model. So what we do, very quickly again, we have our own agenda for ITC development in these countries. There is a big appetence, I will say, for ITC product in these countries. It's very easy. We come, we put an antenna, and everybody's running to us asking for a telephone card, and it's not difficult business for us. But anyway, we still have a lot of effort to do in terms of coverage of these countries. We need to, here we are used to almost 100% coverage in Europe. In these countries, we are between 40 to 70% of the grant, which is broadly around 80% of the population. But still, you have 20 on the, that are not covered by the system. We need to do inclusive offer. We need to be able to distribute the service to the poorest. So we need to make the service affordable for all. It's not only if you have coverage, it's great, but if you cannot access the service, you have a problem. Okay. Accessibility, you need to give the service accessible for illiterate, for disabled, and for people who don't speak the common languages. And then you need to educate people. And then the last thing is where we can meet. We can, in terms of information, develop a lot of product and service in agriculture, health, nutrition, education, financial services that are based on telephone system. We are an enabler for this type of application, and this enabler, this application will exist and will work only if we work together with partners that have the knowledge of the field of this application. But without us, it's difficult to deploy. With us and together, we can do some kind of deployment.
Okay, thank you very much indeed.